Hi, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Our devotion for today, the 17th anniversary of my call to Zion Lutheran in St. Mary's, Ohio, October 4th, is from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 5, verses 21 through 26. Verse 21. You have heard it was said to those of old, you shall not murder, and whoever murders will be liable to judgment. Well, Jesus is about to make a change to the meaning of something taught long ago. So it is good for us to pay attention to it here. What he is going to change is the meaning of the commandment, you shall not murder. He's going to change how we think about it. What Jesus has to say concerns the spiritual consequences of our thoughts and actions with regard to the commandments. Verse 22, but I say to you that everyone who is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. So it isn't just the physical act of murder that we're going to be held accountable for. Jesus introduces a new understanding of the commandment. Whoever is simply angry with his brother or sister will be liable to judgment, the first of three progressively worse outcomes. Judgment here carries an understanding of a lighter infraction, like a misdemeanor to be judged by a lower court, a city tribunal, for example. The anger here is passive. It's not acted upon in any other way. Verse 22 continues, whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council. Well, now the anger is acted upon by words. The angry one insults his brother. This might be likened to moving from a misdemeanor to a felony. It is judged in a higher court like the Sanhedrin, the Supreme Court of the nation of Jerusalem. Perhaps the insult is about what the brother failed to take into account when he did something, or a poor execution of doing something. And the indirect insult is in the form of criticism of a forgotten step, for example. Verse 22 continued. And whoever says, you fool, will be liable to the hell of fire. Finally, the progression of directly insulting the brother. In anger, one calls the other, you fool, directly to them. The move is made then from felony to capital crime, and the outcome is death, consignment to hell. Jesus teaches that even the mere presence of anger, as well as expressing anger in words and actions, is a violation of the commandment, you shall not murder. And each level of anger has consequences. So if you are offering your gift at the altar to God, and there you remember your brother has something against you, Jesus says, leave your gift before the altar and go. Go to your brother to be reconciled with him. And once you've done that, then come back and offer your gift to God, because you won't have a clean heart otherwise. Jesus says, go and reconcile with one's brother and sister first, and then with your clean heart, come to the altar of God and seek forgiveness there. My friends, verse 25 and 26, come to terms quickly with your accuser while you are going with him to court, lest your accuser hand you over to the judge, and the judge to the guard, and you be put in prison. Truly, I say to you, you will never get out until you have paid the last penny. Jesus closes his teaching with a warning. Come to terms with your accuser. Reconcile with them before you appear before a judge who will make a decision on the outcome of what is between the two of you. Because the judge might decide you're in the wrong, you're the guilty party, And the consequences from that verdict may be far worse, including imprisonment and loss of freedom, for example, than if you worked things out ahead of time with the one you are going to court with. And if you are found guilty, you're not going to have freedom until you pay the very last penny of the judgment against you. My friends, seek reconciliation in your relationships, and your life will be much better than if you don't, now in this world and in the world to come. Go in peace. Serve the Lord.